just outside of Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Washington Commanders. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 59 yards. And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
At their own 35.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Daniels. Short throw here to tight end Bates. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Off the play fake, Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a good day.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now this one finds McConkey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Commanders nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. And got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. That one complete to McConkey. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
36-yard line.
Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7.
Commanders 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Mustang
1st
19.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check. 18 Rattler.
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Panther 60.
Here's Daniels. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's to Mario Hampton out of the backfield. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
Herbert.
17-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he comes back with one complete. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now it's Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Herbert now. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, This is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Go. Set.
Here's Herbert. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Martin. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
The extra point try now for Moody. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
They'll work inside here. Hampton trying to run inside, but nothing there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Give here to Hampton. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers first down.
On the give, this is Hampton.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
He's he's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 19 left.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here now, 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 77 yards. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 31 yards.
Now Herbert.
1st down, Chargers.
Complete to Johnston here. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. I wonder if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your